What's poppin', y'all? It's
You
your
ever
girl,
cry again, it's gonna
Princess
be in a
Tommy,
world
and I'm
race.
back today with a brand new video.
Time and it's safe to say I earned it. Whoa.
Welcome back to my channel. For all my returning watchers, you already know what to do. If you a new watcher, hey, how you doing? Go ahead and click that subscribe button down below to join the family. And while you're at it, click that bell so you get notified each and every time that I post. And if you already subscribed and your bell is not on, what you doing? So if you guys didn't watch my last video, you should probably go watch that one before you watch this one. But basically in that video, I was doing an Instagram controls my life, and at certain parts of the video I would just talk about like how I'm kind of like overwhelmed. And if you guys want a video about that, let me know. And you guys want to know, like, I've been getting a bunch of DMs, a bunch of comments, like it's a bunch of stuff. I made a little question thing on Instagram, and I was asking you guys to like ask me questions and I will answer them truthfully. So this is like my first sit down video in a while. I don't know the last time I sat down and came on camera. Also answering questions. I haven't done the Q&A in child, I don't know how long. And I also look kind of crazy. Don't mind that either. I'm getting glammed up tomorrow for National Boyfriend Day, which my boyfriend knows nothing about. But by the time I see this video, it'll already be passed. So stay tuned for that. Before I get into this video, I just want to get like a quick rundown. It was last week or so I had posted, yeah, I won't be posting on Sunday because I'm just like going through some things and I'm just overwhelmed. But today I'll be telling you guys all about what's been going on in my life for the past 2 weeks. Let's answer some questions about my mental health. So let's move on to the first question. How is your relationship with your dad? I have a relationship with my dad. We act just alike, so like sometimes we clash, but we haven't clashed like recently. I love my dad. I talk to my dad every single day. I never go a day without talking to my dad. I talk to him probably like 7 times throughout the day. So I would say like me and my dad have a pretty stable, good relationship. I don't live with him and I don't often see him because, you know, like we don't live together. He works, I'm older, you know, so there's nothing against my father at all. My father is very supportive. He's always my shoulder to lean on. When I have all my conspiracy theories, I tell them to him and he agrees with me. So that's kind of where I get my stuff from. What's your weight and gain weight remedy? I need help. I'm only at 100, which is bad. I've never weighed over 120. I don't even think I was ever 120 at a time, but I'm currently probably like 110. I'm not gonna lie to you, I wish I had a little bit of weight and, you know, the thing back there. My size and my shape is bomb right now. I love myself the way that I am. I wouldn't change my body for nobody, but I just wish I had like a little bit more meat. Not in my legs, but like in my butt. Like my stomach, flat. Period. Like it's so flat, like you wouldn't even like, let me just shut up. Like I don't have any weight gain remedies. I don't know. I don't try to gain weight. If anything, I be losing weight, so don't ask me. How about you doing with all of your family's passing? Okay, so this is like more on a sensitive topic. So for those who don't know, my grandfather recently passed. He passed the 20th of this month. Well, the 20th of September. We're now in October, so happy October. You know, it was really hard for like me and my family. That was my mom's father. He had stage 4 lung cancer, and y'all know how I feel about cancer and all the people I've lost to cancer. And if you've been following me for a long time, you know that almost 2 years ago my grandmother passed away from breast cancer. My grandmother was like, that was my heart. I love my grandmother so much. She was like the second version of my mom. I don't think I ever really opened up about like telling y'all when he was diagnosed and stuff, but he was diagnosed in February the 5th. It's been a long 8 months and it's been really hard. I've been at every doctor's appointment because my mom is scared to go on elevators, so I had to witness everything, you know. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like I wasn't really comfortable being in that position. I don't want to say it was really like forced on me, but it kind of was. Like I was just put in that situation and I didn't want to be unsupportive for my family, but in reality, my mental, I really did not want to go to them doctor's appointment. I didn't want to do anything involved with the whole like cancer stuff because I already knew what could happen. Like I knew everything already, so it was just like I don't want to, you know, witness this again for the 5th time. I lost my grandmother, my god sister, my friend, my best friend, and my grandfather. So that's 5 different people, 5 different types of cancer: Burkitt's lymphoma, leukemia, breast cancer, lung cancer, and the other one I can't pronounce it, but I will leave it on the video. How have I been doing? I mean, there's nothing I can really do. I've been trying to cope with it. You know, sometimes I have my moments, but I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I'm so numb. We watched my grandfather like transition, and like, you know, everyone's crying and stuff, and I'm just looking like I couldn't cry. I'm not gonna say I wasn't sad, because I was hurt. I just couldn't cry. Like, I didn't have any tears at the moment to cry. It was a very sad experience. If you never seen no one transition, then you will understand. But if you have, you know it's like, and when you may hear me say that I didn't cry, you probably like, what you mean you didn't cry? But it's like, I've been down this road so many times, it's just like, I don't know anymore. But I've been just dealing with it, I guess. Like, nothing I can really do. I just gotta stay prayed up at this point. And I have really bad, I want to say, anxiety about it now, because it's just like, damn, like, shit, am I gonna be the one that gets diagnosed next, or like who's it gonna be next? Like, I'm just really afraid of that. But I don't know. How's college life so far? I want to drop out, and I don't know if it's because of what I was going through like the past 2 weeks, or I just mentally over it. But I think it's just because of what I was going through for the past 2 weeks, because before any of this happened, like, I was fine. I liked school. I did all my assignments on time. I'm still doing them on time. My stuff just started to pile up at a certain point. But I've been so busy working my ass off to about 2 a.m. y'all, that I often overwork myself. And I realized that I can't do that, because I really be burning myself out. I be dead tired. I think as time passes on, I'll get better at my time management and stuff. But I really think that I only feel the way I feel about college right now because of what I've been going through for the past 2 weeks. What happens to not eating meat? Okay, so if you a new follower, you may not know, but I was a vegetarian for almost a year. And if you also know me, you know I'm a very picky eater, so all my options to food are very limited. Like, right now, I eat meat, but I don't eat it like, oh, I want this, I want that, I want that. Like, I barely eat. I probably eat like 2 meals a day and I'll be fine. I stopped eating meat because meat is processed food, and you know, cancer is in processed foods and a bunch of other stuff as well, but it's mainly in the processed foods. Like, I don't eat out anymore. I don't eat at McDonald's. I don't eat like none of that stuff. The only fast food I would go to is Chick-fil-A. I started to eat meat again because I got sick. I got sick because my body wasn't getting the nutrients that it needs, and meat is a protein. So if you're not getting no protein in your body, you kind of stuck and you get sick. So that's why like a lot of vegans, and they always making like protein shakes, because it gives them proteins and it makes their body like fatten up a little bit. I don't like protein shakes. They're disgusting. But I feel like if I make my own, maybe it'll be good or whatever. But the powder and stuff, I'm not with all that. I look at the herbs that have protein in them, and I put those in my smoothie or my shake, whatever you want to call it. Another reason why I started eating meat again is because I live in a house with my mom, her boyfriend, and my brother. So they all eat meat. So when my mom's she's cooking meat. She's not cooking just for Tommy. She's cooking for everybody else in the house. When she cooks meat, I can't eat it. So when I move out, you know, I'm definitely going back. I want to go vegan. I want to take that extra leap. I know it's going to be hard, but like, health is wealth, and like, you gotta invest in your health, because the times we live in today, girl, these people is out to get you. But once I move out and I start to cook for myself and buy my own food, yeah, meat will no longer be in my diet. How long have you and your boyfriend been together? Me and my boyfriend will be together for a year and 29 days. Were you nervous about speaking at the funeral? So again, if you don't follow me on Instagram, you probably haven't seen this, but I posted like a screen recording of my grandfather's funeral, and I was speaking at the funeral. Yeah, I didn't really cry at the funeral. I cried like probably once, and that was it. The funeral was so nice. My mom and her siblings did a really good job with the funeral. I spoke, and I really shocked myself when I went up there and talk. I don't know, like, I really felt like God just came down there and tapped me on my shoulder and was like, go up there, do your thing. And it's just like, when my grandmother passed, y'all, I couldn't part my lips to say nothing. I couldn't go up there. I wanted to so bad, but I couldn't. Emotionally, I was not ready to do that. Physically, I was not ready. I just couldn't do it. I didn't have the strength that I have now back then. And my grandfather's funeral, I I somehow did. And I went up there and I gave my little speech or whatever with my grandfather, and I shocked everyone. Everyone was like, you did really, really good. And everyone was just so shocked at me. I was shocked at myself, girl. But was I nervous? No, I wasn't nervous. I just knew what had to be done, so I did it. How have you been doing in college as far as grade wise? So far, I'm not failing any classes. I don't plan on failing. So far, I have all A's and 1 C because of a freaking test that I didn't know. And that class is not even a real class. No offense, but it's not a real class. It's just women in the law. And y'all know how I feel about politics. So it's like, I be debating with them a lot. But we be debating about a lot of stuff. And maybe that's what I gotta see. But that grade getting ready to go up because that was just a quiz. That's the only grade in the grade book, and we have other assignments that he didn't put in. That's the only C I got, and that's not failing. It's like a 79. How is your mental health right now? I don't think I answered this question already, but on a scale of 1 to 10, my mental health is at like a 5-ish. I'm not too good, but I'm also not too bad. Like I said, I have my moments, I have my days. So guys, I crashed my car. That was the icing on the cake for me. This was before anything happened, my grandfather's passing, any of that. Just talking about it makes me so freaking sad, y'all. Like, oh my god. But I crashed my car, but my car is not like smashed total under that. It just has like, I need a whole new bumper basically, but it's not like noticeable, but it's noticeable because I know it. It's not bad at all. I gotta pay to get a car fixed, so that really upset me because it's like, wow. And the way I crashed my car, it was so freaking like dumb. It was like, of course it was my fault, but it was like a rookie mistake that shouldn't have been made, and I made it. So that really pissed me off. Like I was so freaking mad because I was like, bro, like how did I just do this? Like if y'all only knew how I crashed my car, I wouldn't be like, bro, what? And I don't even want to talk about it. I crashed my car, so just know like I gotta take my car to the shop now and get it fixed. I was supposed to get it fixed last week, but my grandfather died, so couldn't. Next thing you know, I got a freaking ticket in the mail. A speeding freaking ticket, y'all. I'm just like, dog, like I realize can't win. Like I've been under so much stress, y'all. Like I was like, bruh, I got a ticket, I crashed my car, lost my grandfather, something else happened, but I really can't think of it right now. Oh, I had to go to the eye doctor, get a freaking eye exam. $200 freaking, and then don't even get me started on the glasses and the contacts you gotta keep, because that's another $200. I'm like, bruh, adulting has been so hard for me. It's been kicking my ass. You know, things are starting to get better, I want to say, but September, girl, it was a crazy month, and everything just kept happening back to back. Now that the funeral is over, I think me and my family are more so at peace, and we just have to accept things for what they are. It was like, I want to say a blessing and a curse, because it was a huge burden on my mom. Like, it was a huge burden on her, and it also put a huge burden on me, because every time she would go somewhere, I would go with her, and I had to do things, you know, that my other cousins didn't do, you know. So it was like, but now that my grandfather's at rest now, we don't have to do those things anymore. But it's also the fact, like, dang, like, we're no longer going to see him, we're no longer going to be able to talk to him. But you know, like, that's just the way life is. Everyone gets called home one day, or wherever you want to go, but it's just like nothing can ever prepare you for saying goodbye. And my biggest regret with my grandfather is that I didn't really take no pictures with him, y'all. So that really like hurt me a lot, because it's like, dang, everybody else got pictures, but I didn't, and I was the one who was with him the most. So it was just like, I just really felt bad that I didn't get pictures of my grandfather. I can't do anything about it now. I'm just so happy that he's, you know, he's at peace now. He looked great at his funeral. I was scared to see him at his funeral because cancer make you look totally different, y'all. My grandmother, when she passed, she looked so freaking different. When she passed, she looked like she was at peace, which is a good thing. And so now they're both up in heaven watching over their beautiful granddaughter. And I'm gonna make them proud down here on this earth. Period. How many tattoos do you have? I have just 2. If you want to count my tattoos individually on my side, I don't know, but my whole side is a piece, and this one right here. So that's, I want to say just 2, but I have, my side is like tatted up down to my thigh, tatted. Everyone's just basically asking me like, how am I coping with my grandparents' death or whatever. I think I pretty much answered that, so I'm not going to really answer them again. I told you how I was feeling. What is next for Princess Tommy? Personal / career goal. So I got something huge coming for Princess Tommy. It should be coming no later than the first week of November. I'm in the works for it right now, and I'm so excited. When I seen my progress and what I'm doing right now for y'all, it was the happiest I've been in a long time, y'all. I got something coming to y'all. Stay tuned. Do you see yourself being married to your boyfriend? He better marry me. Yeah, I do see myself being married to him, and he said he want to marry me. So we just waiting for the day for him to put a rock on it. What is the most traumatizing thing that's ever happened to you? That's deep. I haven't really been through like traumatizing moments. Actually, I want to say something that was traumatizing to me, but it didn't really like. It was traumatizing to me, but again, like I told y'all, I'm so numb. I don't feel nothing. But what's traumatizing me was I seen like the people come and get my grandfather, and they threw him in a body bag. Like I saw them put a dead body into a bag and literally swing it like going out the door. I was like, oh my god, like I never seen nothing like that, and I would never forget that. And another one is my grandmother. Like when I went to the hospital to see that she was deceased, I fell out. I swear to God, I really like fell out, and I blanked out, and I was on the hospital floor like just laying there. All I remember is my family like telling me like, get up, Tommy, it's okay, blah, blah. Like I stepped in the door, I seen her, no air in her body, and I fell out. That traumatized me for life. I will never forget those 2 moments because I play them back in my head so often, because it's like it really f's up my mental. But like I'm okay. I'm okay, y'all. I'm okay. It's really traumatizing, but I'm good. Alright, you asked me, do I have the fuck? Are you thinking about having kids in the future? Yes, I do want my own little family. I want to give like my kids what I didn't have growing up, which is a 2-parent household. And I wish I had that, but I didn't. I had it for a while, but not long. I really needed a 2-parent household when I got older. I didn't have that, which is probably why I was so jacked up. But I really strongly want twins. I don't care if it's 2 girls, 2 boys, boy and a girl. I just want a set of twins, and I really feel like in my spirit I'm gonna have it. I don't know why I think that, but I just like, I feel it. I really feel like at a certain point in my life I'm going to be carrying twins. That's just how I feel. I think only having 1 child is selfish, because it's like, give that little baby a sibling, you know, but you also don't want too many kids. You gotta have the funds for that. I'm not having kids until I feel like I'm mentally ready as well as financially. I'm not bringing a baby into this world if I'm still living with my mother. Sorry, I'm just not doing it. And that's nothing against people who have kids now and they still live with their parent. It just couldn't be me. That's all I want to say. My camera is dying, y'all, so I gotta close this video right now. Thank y'all for watching, and again, thank you all for the prayers and the condolences to me and my family. I love you all so much, and this is the last time I'm talking about anything related to my mental health and my life, and I love you guys so much, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Also, comment down below what else y'all want to see. This is like a little sad video. We ain't on that.